Welcome to the e-learning for the 9th class students. Today in the 4th chapter, we are going to study about the angles in intersecting lines. If two lines have a common point, we call them as intersecting lines. When two lines intersect, we get four angles and many pair of angles. Today in this class, we are going to see what are those four angles, what is the relation between them, and how many types of angles are there, or how many pairs of angles are formed when two lines intersect. If two angles have a common vertex and a common arm, then they are called as adjacent angles. Look at the figure here. You see that when two lines AB and CD intersect, four angles are formed. So I have named them as X, Y, P and Q. When I see angle X and angle Q, O is the common vertex for both the angles and OA is the common arm. So X and Q are having a common vertex and a common arm. So we can say that X and Q are adjacent angles. Similarly, when we say Q and Y, O is the common vertex and OD is the common arm. So even Q and Y are adjacent angles. When you say Y and P, O is the common vertex and OB is the common arm. So we say that Y and P are adjacent angles. Similarly, X and P are also adjacent angles with O as a common vertex and CO as the common arm. So here we have got four pairs of adjacent angles. Now look at the figure here. You are given two figures of intersecting lines. So AB and CE. They are intersecting at a point D. Now I have marked two angles with pink in color and two angles with blue in color. So these adjacent angles, both pink are one pair of adjacent angle and blue are other pair of adjacent angles. So here we can see four pairs of adjacent angles. Now can you observe anything special then? You see that the pair of adjacent angles, any pair of adjacent angles, if you add them, you get 180 degrees. For example, in the first figure, 86.3 plus 93.7 is 180 degrees. Similarly, comparing the blue color, 93.7 and 86.3, when you add them, you get 180 degrees. Similarly, coming to the second diagram, here different pairs of adjacent angles are there. So even here 86.3 plus 93.7 is 180. So this is a special case where the sum of the two adjacent angles is 180. In this video, we are able to see that there are two intersecting lines. And we see that two are marked in pink and two are marked in blue. So we observe that always their sum is 180 degrees. So whatever may be the position of the lines, we are getting 180 degrees. So from the video it is very clear that when two lines intersect, the sum of any two adjacent pair of angles is 180. So any two adjacent pair of angles form a linear pair in intersecting lines. So here AB and CD are two lines intersecting at a point O, and it is clear that angle X plus angle P is equal to 180. So they form a linear pair. Similarly, P and Y form a linear pair, Y and Q form a linear pair, and Q and X form a linear pair. Now let us see how these two angles are varying when in intersecting lines. So whatever may be the position, we see that both the angles are always equal. So whatever may be the position, however may be the lines, we observe that both the angles are equal. So these pairs are called as vertically opposite angles. So in the diagram we can see that there are two pairs of vertically opposite angles. Angle X and Y form one pair of vertically opposite angles. Angle P and Q form the second pair of vertically opposite angles. So from the video it is always clear that all vertically opposite angles in intersecting lines are always equal. So whatever may be the position, X and Y will be equal and angle P and Q will always be equal. In this video, we are able to see 4 angles. 2 are in blue color and 2 are in pink color. So both the blue are vertically opposite angles and both the pink are vertically opposite angles. You can clearly see that whenever there is a change in position, whatever may be the position, always blue angles are equal and pink angles are equal. So it is clear that in any intersecting lines, always the vertically opposite angles are equal. Today in our class we have seen what are intersecting lines, how many pair of angles are formed in intersecting lines. We have found the adjacent angles, the linear pair and the vertically opposite angles. I am Vijay Lakshmi, working as maths teacher at GBHS Tirmalgiri. Thank you children for watching the video.